You can't just listen to me and become a Buddha or attain self-realization. No, you have to practice. That's why after a lecture, I always teach people, not just by words, but by transferring God's direct energy, God's direct inside teaching. When I'm talking, of course there is a blessing directly from God, but the percentage is less than if you are initiated and connect directly with the energy from God through my presence. Then you will be quicker, more enlightened, and sure of liberation in one lifetime. Because when I give initiation or delegate and give the power temporarily for that initiation, and if you are there, you will inherit the different power and you'll be liberated in one lifetime. It's not the talking, because when I give the real initiation, I don't even have to be next to you. I can send a warning messenger and bestow upon him that power of initiation. No, I will be in him for that moment, because each disciple has different energy, different rank, different sincerity. So they will have to be taught differently inside, not by words, only to your soul is the deepest teaching, the real true teaching, if you can assimilate it. If you're not sincere and you pretend to come in and ask for initiation, you will also be treated as an initiate, but you won't get much, or you will get nothing at that time. And if you're sincere and you request or pray again, then we might do it and then give it to you. Then at that time you will receive it then. It's not like, okay, you just come in and you will receive initiation. Even if I want to give it to you, it's you who are the one who cannot receive it. You build a wall around you. You refuse it inside. And we cannot force you. So that is the thing about initiation. It's about inside. From the real self to another real self. It's not just my talk. Because when giving initiation, a real initiation, we don't talk. At that time, we sit together for an hour or more, but no talking then. The talking would be done before that. Just instructions of how you should sit, where you should be able to find your soul, and how to reach liberation, how to reach a higher and higher and higher spiritual consciousness every day. It's just like a menu. So just like before initiation, before the real initiation, which is from inside, nothing to do with the outside, not moving even anything, not moving any finger, not doing anything. You just sit still, either on the floor with a cushion, or on the bed, or on the chair, Safety and comfort are important, but you will not do anything. The master also doesn't do anything, not physically, not that you can see. Well, you sometimes can see with your spiritual eye inside what the master is doing, taking your karma at that time, and being punished, being tortured for your karma, for example. It depends on how big your karma is and how sincere you are, that you can get to a higher level at the time of initiation, more wisdom, higher wisdom, than if you don't have sincerity. Just like whatever I told you at the time of initiation or a little after initiation, some repeating of something, this is all like a recipe for a cake, but it's not the cake. The cake is done when you don't have to read the recipe anymore, or when you don't have to teach your student the recipe anymore. The cake is done without having to talk. It just goes to where it should go. It goes to heaven and becomes a cake. At that time, you don't do anything. You don't touch with your hands the cake anymore. The cake will become a cake. Okay? So whatever comes to you during the time of true but silent initiation, it becomes that. And then you continue further. Continue until the cake is done, and you can eat it. You can taste it. You know what the recipe means. By this is an apple pie, for example. Yeah. And you taste the apple, which is turned into the apple pie. And you taste also anything that is related to the apple pie. Yeah. And it's perfect. Tastes good. Enjoyable. But while I'm reading the recipe to you, you don't taste anything. You just maybe note down how much sugar, how much flour, but you taste no apple, no sugar, no flour yet. You have to mix it with vegan milk, with water, with sugar, and then a little pinch of salt for a deeper taste. Then after a long time and with effort, rubbing the flour with the vegan butter and then kneading them and then wait for it and then roll it out and make a cake, and bake it for some time. Then you can enjoy the outcome, okay? Right. So, if I'm teaching you or even talking through Supreme Master television, of course there is blessing direct from the Trinity, Even without the Trinity, the Master can bless whomever is listening to him, whether or not he or she believes in the teaching, in the Master. She still gets some blessing and kind of a seed. It will germinate, it will sprout, and it will become whatever it should become.